Central Park in Midtown Manhattan on a glorious day for baseball. Get ready, it's the Subway Series, Mets and Yankees, next. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and their crosstown rivals, the New York Yankees. Hi folks, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another installment of the Subway Series. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll go to work against a six-time All-Star, the former Cy Young Award winner CC Sabathia. David Wright will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that way. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
So it's a good start for Sabathia here in the first. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees' defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Curtis Granderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
Gardner has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are two gone.
Oh, I really like this call here on the 3-2 pitch. They come with the change, and I doubt he was looking for that. He winds up just lofting an easy fly ball out.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second, he'll try for third. Travis d'Arnaud will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having two-out errors that lead to runs.
Look out, 2-0 now. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Mets strand one. Mets 0. Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, The Show. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Carlos Beltran will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Tejada for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And that misses 1-1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And Teixeira swings and misses as he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Brian McCann will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Fouled straight back. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is smart given that short porch and right.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 left for the Yankees. After 1, no score. Lucas Duda will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Josh Satin will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Chris Young will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now the first pitch from CC. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, he might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1 and 2 now. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Brett Gardner will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Fouled back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1 and 1. Swinging a high chopper towards first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
This club made quite a splash when they went out and signed this guy to that big deal in the offseason. He was linked to maybe half a dozen other clubs, but these guys, they really wanted him, and I think he has a chance to maybe put his new club over the top this year.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Lagares is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Kelly Johnson get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. Daniel Murphy is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. One and 2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Moving over is Beltran, and he's got it for the first out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Ruben Tejada will get his first opportunity now. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And there to take it is Jeter for route number 2.
Now he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
David Wright will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Curtis Granderson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game. Juan Lagares will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Alfonso Soriano makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Brian Roberts will be the batter.
Second baseman, Brian.
And this will be fouled away. And this is hit well towards the hole. And Roberts is aboard with a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Carlos Beltran will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Young retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Lucas Duda will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Josh Satin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. And a swing and a miss by Young as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2.
He'll just keep...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up, so there'll be no advance, but that was not at all good.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps Derek Jeter. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see it. He's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Kelly Johnson will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as Adel played 1 for sure and maybe a second. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You can see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Come on, Yankees.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run. But you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Daniel Murphy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ruben Tejada will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch from CC. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. David Wright will stand in. Base on balls his last time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. That's in there, base hit. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third. Curtis Granderson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 2 left for the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Brian Roberts will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman,
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Back to the top of the order now. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he's getting some good run on that 2-seamer. It's moving better than it was even a few innings ago.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yankees. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Lucas Duda will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Swinging on the first pitch as this is bounced out to Roberts at second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Josh Satin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Still 0-0. Mark Teixeira will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. And Teixeira gets on top of this one as this ball sent in the air to deep right. A leap by Young, but he won't come up with it. That ball is gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't going to matter much. He crushed that one.
Brian McCann will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 run, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but, you know, that's good fortitude to come back with the punch-out. And he needed that.
Brett Gardner will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Tejada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Derek Jeter will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
This is hit sharply to the left side. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Chris Young will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Fouled back. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The batter, number 20, second baseman.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for 3rd. And he is into 3rd base with a 1-out triple. And just like that, the tying run is only 90 feet away. Ruben Tejada will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this.
And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1. Throw won't get him. David Wright will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Curtis Granderson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You got to believe he's going to keep going back to that slider. It's been great for him so far.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here's another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Juan Lagares will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he's safe. Lucas Duda will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they lead. Kelly Johnson will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Wright is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter,
Alfonso Soriano stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And Soriano able to hold back on that one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Tejada now out there at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Brian Roberts will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that man right there, he's got a fix.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Josh Satin will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Josh Satin.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Chris Young will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here now the 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 3-2, here it comes. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Daniel Murphy will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-1. And here's a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Gardner moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. David Robertson will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse. David Wright will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
I think he saw stars in his eyes there. He was thinking grand slam on that one.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Curtis Granderson can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And EJ, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Juan Lagares will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 3-1. Carlos Beltran will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Swinging a tapper out in front. And this is knocked down on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it looks like that'll end the afternoon for Bartolo Colon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Scott Wright will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Travis d'Arnaud is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is swung on and hit high in the air for the center fielder Ellsbury. And he's got it for the first out. Lucas Duda will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Josh Satin waits on deck. Gardner back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Josh Satin will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ellsbury will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Bobby Parnell is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Bobby Parnell.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Grounded, foul. Fouled back. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Kelly Johnson will stand in as their last chance now. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And you got to think that guy right there is hoping he's going to get one final opportunity. They'll need a 2-out base runner for him to get any shot.
Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.